Tuyet voi, min sebat jau diksat nangyatung kau tu jau van ban Nikola Tesla la ai, sangting an linmach, jaila fan wan kua tuan bo bandich. Nikola Tesla Story, Part 1, Faithful Translation. Who was Nikola Tesla? He was born in 1856 and passed away in 1943. He was a man who possessed extraordinary intelligence and remarkable talent, the kind of genius that the world rarely sees. Tesla was a scientist and an inventor whose contributions shaped modern civilization. His inventions and ideas have changed the world in ways that few people at that time could even imagine. He is considered the father of alternating current, AC, radio, and many other groundbreaking discoveries that remain mysterious to this day. Tesla was born into a Serbian family in what is now Croatia. From an early age, he showed a deep fascination with science and technology. He could visualize complex machines in his mind and then build them without the need for drawings or blueprints. His imagination and analytical abilities were far ahead of his time. Many people of his era did not understand his ideas and considered him eccentric, but Tesla did not care. He devoted his entire life to pursuing scientific truth and discovering the mysteries of the universe. After completing his studies in Europe, Tesla moved to the United States in 1884 with a letter of introduction to Thomas Edison. At that time, Edison was already famous for inventing the light bulb and promoting direct current, DC. Tesla came to America with a dream to contribute to the development of electrical energy. However, the meeting between these two geniuses soon turned into a conflict. While Edison believed in the superiority of direct current, Tesla believed that alternating current, AC, would be the future, because it could be transmitted over long distances with minimal energy loss. The disagreement between Edison and Tesla gave rise to what history calls the War of Currents. Edison tried to discredit Tesla's AC system by claiming it was dangerous and even organized demonstrations using animals to show that AC could kill. But eventually the truth prevailed. The alternating current system that Tesla designed proved to be far more efficient. Thanks to him, electricity could be transmitted from power stations to cities hundreds of kilometers away, something impossible with Edison's DC system. Today, the electricity that powers our homes and cities is still based on Tesla's AC principles. Despite his major contributions, Tesla did not achieve the wealth or recognition he deserved. Most of his inventions were either stolen, forgotten, or overshadowed by others. He often lacked money, living alone in hotels and spending everything he had on his experiments. Yet he never stopped working. His mind continued to generate ideas far beyond the technological understanding of his time. Many of his inventions were so advanced that modern scientists are still trying to decipher them. Tesla's most famous creation is the Tesla coil, a device capable of generating high-voltage electricity and transmitting it wirelessly. He envisioned a world where energy could be transmitted through the air, eliminating the need for wires altogether. He even dreamed of providing free electricity to the entire world. But such ideas threatened the profits of powerful businessmen. Investors withdrew and his projects were shut down. One of the most ambitious of these was the Wardenclyffe Tower, built in New York. Tesla believed it could send both communication signals and electrical energy through the Earth's atmosphere. However, financial backers cut funding before it could be completed, and the tower was eventually demolished. Even after these failures, Tesla continued to work tirelessly. He began to study the Earth's electromagnetic field, resonance frequencies, and wireless transmission. Many believe that his research laid the groundwork for modern technologies like Wi-Fi, radar, and radio. In fact, while Guglielmo Marconi is officially recognized as the inventor of radio, many historical records suggest that Tesla developed the concept years earlier. The U.S. Supreme Court even ruled in 1943, just months after Tesla's death, that Tesla's patents had priority over Marconi's. However, Tesla was more than just a scientist. He was a man filled with mystery. Some of his writings and claims continue to fuel debates even today. For example, he once stated that he had received signals from outer space using his equipment. Many dismiss this as fantasy, but in recent years, scientists have discovered that Earth constantly receives natural radio signals from the cosmos. Was Tesla simply mistaken, or did he truly make first contact with something beyond our planet? As the years went by, Tesla's reputation grew. He became a well-known inventor, yet his eccentric lifestyle and unusual habits often drew attention. He never married, claiming that celibacy helped him focus entirely on his work. He slept very little, only 2 hours a night, and could work for days without rest. He was extremely sensitive to light, sound, and touch. Many of his colleagues said he possessed a photographic memory and could recall every detail of his designs with perfect precision. Tesla's personality was marked by a deep sense of order and obsession. He suffered from what we now call obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, long before the term existed. He was obsessed with cleanliness and symmetry. He refused to shake hands, avoided touching people, and washed his hands repeatedly. He believed germs could be deadly and took extreme precautions to stay clean. He even had strange rituals. Before entering a building, he often circled it 3 times. Before eating, he calculated the number of times he needed to chew his food, and he preferred to stay only in hotel rooms with numbers divisible by 3. Tesla had an unexplainable fascination with the numbers 3, 6, and 9. He once said, "If you only knew the magnificence of the numbers 3, 6, and 9, then you would have the key to the universe." To him, these numbers held cosmic meaning. He believed the entire universe operated according to energy, frequency, and vibration, and that 3, 6, and 9 represented the fundamental principles of creation. Mathematicians later discovered that doubling sequences of numbers always follow certain patterns, but 3, 6, and 9 stand apart. To Tesla, these were the divine numbers that linked the physical world with higher dimensions. Despite his oddities, Tesla's mind never stopped searching for truth. In 1893, at the Chicago World's Fair, Tesla astonished the world by illuminating over 90,000 electric bulbs using alternating current. The crowd was left in awe. It was one of the first public demonstrations of AC power on such a grand scale. That same year, Tesla and George Westinghouse worked together to build the first large-scale AC power plant at Niagara Falls. This moment marked the ultimate victory of alternating current over Edison's direct current and forever changed the course of human civilization. But Tesla wasn't satisfied. He continued exploring new possibilities. In 1898, at Madison Square Garden in New York, he demonstrated another world-changing invention, a radio-controlled boat. The audience could not believe what they saw. Some thought there was a trained animal inside the boat, while others accused him of using black magic. Yet Tesla had just created one of the earliest forms of robotics and remote control, a concept that would later shape the modern world. As time passed, Tesla's ideas became more ambitious and mysterious. He believed he could build machines capable of transmitting limitless energy across the planet. He dreamed of drawing power directly from the Earth and the atmosphere, a vision of free, wireless energy for all humanity. But once again, his dream was too far ahead of its time. Investors pulled out, and the public grew skeptical. The world wasn't ready for what he saw. By the 1910s and 1920s, Tesla's fame had faded. Younger inventors, new technologies, and industrial giants overshadowed him. He had many new patents and concepts, some of which he never revealed publicly. Among them was a terrifying idea he called the death ray, or peace ray. Tesla said it could end all wars by projecting a beam of concentrated energy strong enough to destroy any aircraft or army from afar. He claimed that if every nation possessed such a weapon, no one would dare attack another. It was his way of creating peace through deterrence. However, governments viewed it with both fascination and fear. In his final years, Tesla lived alone in a small hotel room in New York. He spent his days feeding pigeons and writing down strange thoughts about the universe, energy, and life beyond Earth. Despite his poverty, his mind remained as bright as ever. He once told a journalist, "The present is theirs. The future for which I really worked is mine." On January 7, 1943, Nikola Tesla was found dead in his room at the New Yorker Hotel. He was 86 years old. When officials entered, they discovered numerous papers, journals, and mysterious blueprints covering his desk. Soon after his death, agents from the U.S. government's FBI and Office of Alien Property confiscated all of Tesla's belongings and documents. What happened next remains one of history's greatest mysteries. After Tesla's death, the mystery deepened. His family members said that before they could recover his belongings, an unnamed organization had already taken away a large portion of his personal notes and research documents. Many believed that these missing papers contained designs and theories far beyond the technology of the time, perhaps even secrets that could alter the fate of humanity. Some speculated that Soviet scientists obtained parts of Tesla's lost research and used it to develop anti-gravity propulsion systems. Others suggested that Nazi Germany had also seized certain Tesla materials before the war ended, using his concepts to create advanced weapon prototypes. However, the most persistent and controversial theory pointed directly at the United States government. When Tesla died, his heir was his nephew Sava Kosanovich, who was then the Yugoslav ambassador to the United States. The FBI, fearing that Kosanovich might use Tesla's work for foreign purposes, quickly intervened and seized all his papers, citing reasons of national security. According to declassified records, the government classified his research as top secret, preventing any public access. Years later, under the Freedom of Information Act, the FBI was forced to release about 250 pages of Tesla's documents. Yet these were only fragments. Many key volumes were still missing. Out of the 80 known notebooks Tesla left behind, only 60 were ever returned to Yugoslavia. The remaining 20 notebooks have never been found. What was in them remains a mystery to this day. Some of the released papers contained bizarre information. They described Tesla's experiments with wireless energy transmission, directed energy weapons, and even interplanetary communication. One document mentioned a device Tesla supposedly built to communicate with beings beyond Earth, a concept he called the Teslascope. According to the notes, Tesla believed that intelligent life existed elsewhere in the universe and that his machine could detect and transmit signals through the ether of space. The FBI's own internal memos made the story even stranger. In one letter, Tesla was referred to as a man who may not be of Earth, suggesting he was a Venusian sent to Earth as a child. The memo claimed that he had contact with extraterrestrial beings known as the Pleiadians, said to come from Venus or other nearby star systems. These entities, the memo alleged, had shared knowledge of advanced technologies, knowledge that helped Tesla develop alternating current, radio communication, and even ideas related to spacecraft propulsion. While these claims sound unbelievable, they fed into countless conspiracy theories. To some, Tesla was not just a brilliant scientist, but a messenger from the stars, someone who tried to give humanity the tools to reach a higher level of existence. To others, he was a dangerous man who tampered with forces humanity could not control. The speculation didn't end there. In the years following World War II, rumors spread that the U.S. military secretly continued Tesla's research. Many believed that the government had used his ideas to create weather control weapons and energy-based defense systems. The most well-known of these secret projects was called HAARP, the High-Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. HAARP was officially established in 1993, located in Gakona, Alaska. The U.S. government described it as a scientific project to study the ionosphere, the upper layer of Earth's atmosphere. By sending high-frequency radio waves upward, scientists could observe how the ionosphere responded, supposedly to improve communication and navigation systems. But many independent researchers and critics argued that the true purpose of HAARP was far darker. They believed HAARP was, in fact, a new kind of weapon, a system capable of manipulating weather patterns, triggering earthquakes, and even controlling human behavior through electromagnetic frequencies. The project used arrays of high-powered antennas that could send massive bursts of energy into the atmosphere, heating parts of the ionosphere and altering local climate conditions. Some claimed it could generate hurricanes, droughts, floods, or other natural disasters as part of military strategy. Evidence linking HAARP to strange weather events began to emerge. A week before Hurricane Katrina struck, scientists recorded unusual atmospheric changes in the same region, changes that matched the type of ionospheric disturbance HAARP could produce. Similar anomalies were detected before other major disasters. Typhoon Haiyan in the Philippines, 2013, the Haiti earthquake 2010, and several severe droughts and storms worldwide. Although the U.S. government denied all such connections, many experts remained unconvinced. Even Edward Snowden, the former NSA contractor, later revealed in leaked statements that HAARP was not merely a research program, but part of a broader military strategy designed to achieve global dominance through environmental control. According to these reports, Tesla's early theories on energy resonance, vibration, and planetary frequency manipulation had been repurposed to create modern weather weapons. Despite the shocking claims, some scientists defended HAARP, saying it was purely for communication and atmospheric studies. However, the project's secrecy, massive funding, reportedly over $500 million, and limited transparency made the suspicions difficult to dismiss. The truth may never be fully known, but what is undeniable is that Tesla's legacy, his ideas about wireless power, vibration, frequency, and universal energy, still echo in the most advanced technologies of today. Whether used for good or evil, his concepts have shaped everything from wireless communication to modern energy systems, radar, robotics, and beyond. Tesla's genius was both a gift and a curse. He saw too far into the future, too deeply into the structure of the universe. His discoveries changed the world, yet he died alone, misunderstood, and forgotten. Only now, generations later, does humanity begin to realize how much it owes to him and how much of his vision remains hidden.